Yeah.
So let's get back to your book on situational project management. What are some of the key statements that somebody that should and would and will buy your book get out of it? What are some of the key premises?
Enrich your methodical
collect tools.
Toolkit. Yeah.
Not artifacts, but
not artifacts. And by the way, we still I still call them deliverables.
Yeah.
I prefer the old term here.
Yeah.
But artifact, and I have no idea why they write it with I. Normally you write it with an E. Yeah. That's another thing I don't understand. Yeah. So anyway, have more tools at hand. So in different situations, you are able to get your approach adjusted to the situation, because what helps you in one moment, what leads to success in one moment, may lead to failure in another one. And by the way, agile and waterfall and in the middle something, rolling wave, this is not all. There is much more in that. Yeah. It talks about greenfield and brownfield projects, which is completely different. And then one thing...
Construction projects versus IT projects?
I don't think industry matters that much. Industries have their cultures, of course, and they have their specific requirements. But I don't think industry matters that much. What matters is the project situation, the requirements on you. And you will find in different industries and in certain moments in projects, you find the same requirements. Maybe what you find in a software project for 2 months' time, you have 2 years' time in a construction project.
Which changes the situation once again.
Which changes the situation. There are some different priorities in there, and but in the end, it's always an organizational task, and this organizational task doesn't fundamentally change with the
Does your book just
industry.
explain the dilemma, or does it give a guideline of how to analyze?
Gives guidelines.
So it tells you not to, because this is one of my pet peeves. I have so many books I love reading, but so many books tell you what to do.
Analytic, but not
how to do it. And
yes,
most people are like, I already know what to do. Tell me how to do it, damn it.
For example, if you have a greenfield project, whether it is software or construction or engineering or whatever it is, if you have a greenfield project, it may be a good idea to have no stakeholder management. Keep everyone out. Keep everyone. If you have a brownfield project, where you have a lot of people around, software, you have an old system and you want to replace it with a new system, talk with people. Build trust with them, because if you send them away, if you send your stakeholders away, they will come back. They will bring their friends with them.
Interesting wisdom. If I listen to you and I start kind of comparing it to my situational experience, I understand what you're talking about. Makes sense.
Yeah. And that's the differences, and that's the different approaches and the other thing is never ever talk, or never expect at least, that there is something like a best practice in project management. The same practice that is helpful in one moment, leads to success in one moment, fails in another one.
We have to be didactically correct. The new term in the PMBOK guide is not good practice, right? I can pass the PMP. It's not best practice, it's good practice now.
But we had this since 1996.
Yeah?
It was already in the first PMBOK guide.
Okay. The good practice?
Good practice.
No, I remember there's
I know
best
it because
practice.
the author of the first book was my PMP trainer.
Okay.
Bill Duncan.
Okay. Bill Duncan, yeah. Very cool.
Was my trainer.
Very cool. Now, you also wrote another book, which opens up another can of worms.
Yes. So what I start with situation and project management, what I start is with typologies. First of all, typologies of projects. Later, I notice it's not just the project. It may be a project situation. The same project may be in one typology dimension on the right-hand side at one moment, and on the left-hand at a later moment. So it's more about project situations, and therefore situation and project management.